Greetings and welcome to another installment brought to you by Mohamed, Marzuqi Advocates and Consultancy, leading legal experts. The Emirati penal law specializes in crime that which harm the life and safety of a person, with a chapter of law consisting of 13 articles that focus on criminalizing and determining the penalty of a criminal act against the human life and safety. Murder, defined in Article 332 of the Emirati Penal Law, number 7 of 2006, penalty of intentional manslaughter, as that whoever deliberately takes a human life shall be sanctioned to a term or life imprisonment. Penalty shall be capital punishment in the case the murder is perpetrated with premeditation or advanced determination in conjunction with or linked to another crime committed against one of the perpetrator's ascendants, or on a public service or person in charge of a public service during or because of the discharge of his duties or his service, or if a poisonous or explosive substance is used in the crime. The penalty shall be detention for a minimum period of 7 years should the person entitled to blood money desist from their right to punishment at any stage of trial or prior to the completion of execution. So from this we conclude that the prescribed penalty for intentional manslaughter crime is life imprisonment. The sanction is tightened in specific cases determined by the legislator in the article provision. The murder that is perpetrated with premeditation or advanced determination. Article 333 defines terms of premeditation and advanced determination. As it says, premeditation means that the intended determination prior to the perpetration of the crime on any person and arranging for the necessary means to perpetrate the act. Laying in means lurking for a person in one or several places for a long or short period in order to murder a person or assault him by any act of violence. The reason for the tightened sanction in this case is the previous intention for killing the victim. In the case of a murder in conjunction or related to another crime, tightening the punishment is a result of multiple crimes within a short period. The criminal committed murder and was not satisfied, so he committed another crime. The Emirati legislature considers the conjunction between murder and the other crime. It considers the two crimes as one crime and prescribes one sanction for both of them, that is capital punishment, considering that the conjunction is a tightened condition. Reasons for tightening is the criminal seriousness revealed by the criminal who does not hesitate to commit two crimes. One of them is intentional murder within a short period. If murder occurs to one of the criminal relatives, as the criminal kills his mother, father, grandfather or grandmother, the tightening reason is the criminal seriousness who does not abstain from killing the closest people to him. Given that the legislature has not tightened the punishment in the case the criminal kills a son or a grandson. If murder occurs to a public servant or a person assigned with public service during or because or related to doing his job or a service, and the criminal should know that his act falls upon a public servant assigned with public service during or because or related to doing his job or service, the legislator considers this state as the criminal undermines the prestige of the state. If he does not know about this, he will be punished for a simple intentional manslaughter because the motivations for the murder in this case, in this state, become personal. If a poisonous or explosive object used in the process of the murder, the punishment is tightened in the case of intentional murder with poison because the murdered was close to the criminal and trusted him, so he did not take the precautionary procedures, and this can be described as a betrayal. Reason for tightening in this case of using the explosive objects as a tool for murder is the criminal seriousness in the criminal personality who had the previous knowledge with such a serious and dangerous object. The penalty shall be detention for a minimum period of 7 years should the person entitled to blood money detest from their rights to punishment at any stage of the trial or prior to the completion of execution. From this we find that the Emirati legislature is accurate and objective and aims at restoring rights to sustain human life and thus maintain society and its safety. So today's video is brought to you by Mohamed Marzuqi Advocates and Consultancy, leading legal experts. We have offices in Abu and Dubai. We are waiting for your call. Please contact us for your consultation. Otherwise, you can visit our website, which is www.ml-advocates.com.